Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is straight out of Boston here, and today I'm back for episode 12 of my Pro Team series here on Tour de France 2015 on the PS4. So today we've got the final stage of the 2017 Dauphiné, the double ascent of Alpe d'Huez. Should be a walloper of a stage, and we are going to try and keep Cyril Gauthier in the top 10. He enters the day in 10th place overall, and if we stick in the top 10, then we qualify for the Tour de France. If not, then we move on to 2018. Our season is over, and we are back where we started. Now we'd obviously have a lot more money to improve the team this year, and I think we can make some really big improvements, but qualifying for the Tour would help us unlock some better riders, so that might also prove to be quite important as we try to move forward and build this team up. Alright, so we'll see. I wonder if Niemic might even have a better day than Gauthier, because he's got a higher mountain rating, and he is probably going to fare better when we get kind of out of that second climb, but I don't know, we'll see. So I'm gonna control Gauthier up Alpe d'Huez both times, but I probably will not commentate over the first one because I don't think I could possibly commentate over two of the same climb like that, and as long as it's going to take to get up at once, let alone twice. So I'll cut out and then come back in when we start Alpe d'Huez. Alright, so we're about to start Alpe d'Huez, going up the first time. Like I said, I'm not going to commentate over the whole first ascent, but I do want to say Niemic got himself in the breakaway today. And it's a pretty strong break. It's 12 riders right now. It was 13, but one guy got dropped. And it's a lot of good climbers in there, so that might have a chance to stay away. We'll see, though. But alright, so I'm going to probably just fast forward while we go up Alpe d'Huez the first time. And I will be back. Alright, so we're almost at the top of Alpe d'Huez here for the first time around, and as you can see, I was hanging really at the back of the peloton for most of that ascent, and then I've kind of dropped off here, but it's not completely unintentional. I'm really more concerned about keeping my energy than sticking with the pack as much as I can, especially because we have this second little climb we have to deal with here right after we get off of Alpe d'Huez. It's going to go downhill for a little bit, but you know, I really just want to ride my own race, sort of, not really concern myself with how everyone else is doing, and just do what I can to keep my energy together and keep my just pretty much keep my energy together, make sure I don't blow up. And I think we've been doing a pretty good job of that, to be honest, even though we are a little bit behind the peloton here, probably losing time on guys we shouldn't. I think if we ride at this pace and the peloton keeps riding at their pace, then hopefully guys who you know, we have to concern ourselves in the overall standings will drop off as well at some point. So we'll see, though. We'll see if this pays off on the second ascent. So this is the little downhill portion. I really just want to ride in someone's wheel for this if I can. So then we've got the Cat 2 climb. I'll commentate my way up the Cat 2 climb, and then I'll probably cut out for the descent as we try and regain some energy here. But we are in 36th position on the road. Are we in that fourth group down? I don't know. See, it's see, the thing on the front left gets screwed up because the breakaway is all mixed up now. I don't know where Niemic is. I imagine Niemic is probably like off the back of the breakaway now. He's certainly not in the first couple groups. But see, look at that. The peloton's right up there. They're not too far away. We're really not losing too much ground on them. And now we're going up this small little Cat 2. This is a really short little climb, but this is the tough part about, you know, you use up all your energy on Alpe d'Huez, and then, like, you have a small little descent, and then you have this Cat 2 climb. I mean, this is 8%. This is almost 9% now. I mean, it's not easy. So, and I have to excuse myself. I'm a little bit, I'm not really sick, but I have allergies, so I'll probably be sniffling throughout the video. I apologize for that. But anyway, trying to take the inside lines here as usual. So Talansky wins the second straight climb. He's probably going to win the King of the Mountains jersey, especially if he wins a stage. But Niemic, there's Niemic. He's in the 5th group, but he's pretty far behind Talansky. But that's fine. No big deal. Was not expecting him to win the stage or anything. But alright, the bunch is really getting broken up here. So I'm thinking if we keep riding this ride, hopefully we can keep our position in the top 10, but we'll see. I'm not sure. I really don't know what to expect in terms of how this GC is going to play out. But we will find out. So we're just coming up on the top of the Cat 2. Gonna ride our way past the Skyriders here, Nico Roach and Leopold Koenig. Actually, Roach is probably going to lead this group up the climb. Maybe not. I don't know. Might nick him. Alright. So we're done with the Cat 2. Now I'm going to fast forward all the way to the bottom of the mountain.
Here we go for climb number 2. This time the right.
Alright, so we're about to start the second ascent of Alpe d'Huez. So you're going to notice a couple of the guys I was riding with, Michael Rogers and Nico Roach, who just attacked. I think Rogers is actually in like 11th place overall, I want to say, at the start of the day, and Roach was in 9th. So we're right around, you know, sort of the group of guys that we want to be around, I think. But we made up I think we made up some good time on that breakaway. I mean, on that descent. Because I was taking, I thought I'd pulled a pretty good descent there, and passed quite a few riders, but ooh, Niemic is trying to recover before the start of the second climb of Alpe d'Huez here. But yeah, anyway, I thought I rode a pretty good ride up that or down that mountain, and hopefully I put myself in a good position here to start the second ascent. So here we go. Already recognized the road. We are starting up Alpe d'Huez for the second time, so we'll see how this goes. We still have our energy bar. We're going to try and, like I said, just ride at their own pace, ride in this low gear, but keep riding as hard as we can without losing our energy or anything like that. And just hope that other guys wear down and that we can outlast everybody. That's kind of what this climb is going to be about, I think. It's a really long climb, and it's really steep, but we'll see. We'll see if everyone else is up for it. But we're in 32nd position on the road, so I really don't know. It makes me think that the top 10 guys outside of the top 10 might be ahead of us, taking over our spot. And Roach, like I said, I'm pretty sure he's in 9th place overall, and he's just ahead of us. I'm kind of I was a little bit upset that he got away there at the end before we started this ascent, but Lucas Moreno, I'm not going to respond to any attacks. I know that's just foolish. Even attacking right now I think is kind of foolish. You're just wasting your energy to, you know, barely make up some ground. So anyway, we're going up. We got 11.5 kilometers to go. I think we're in pretty good shape. I think overall I've ridden a pretty good ride. I just think we might. I mean, Gautier really. This isn't what Gautier does best, I would say, climbing these big mountains. He would certainly excel on a smaller mountain or smaller hill. But oh well, we just got to see what we can do here. Keep pushing our way forward to try and qualify for that tour. That is the carrot hanging off of the rod, sticking in front of Gautier's face here. He knows he's got to get in the top 10 if he wants to ride in this year's Tour de France, and being a Frenchman, I'm sure that is muy importante to him. But Adam Yates is here. Yates, Hegedal. I don't know if they're trying to ride away from us, or I don't know what. But I suppose it wouldn't hurt to let somebody else do some of the pacing. Go for it, Adam Yates. Not if you can't take the inside line, though. I mean, come on, man. But Rogers is here. Like I said, I'm pretty sure Rogers was in 11th, 12th, or 13th place coming into today. I recognized his name from one of the guys we had to keep an eye on. So I'm pretty sure.
1 minute from the head of the race.
I'm pretty sure as long as he doesn't ride away from us or we don't drop from him, then we should be good on for him. But anyways, nah, I don't want to fast forward. I want to know if there's a way I could check in race what the standings were. I don't think so though. Oh, there goes Rogers. Okay, no, he's sticking here. Yeah, we don't want to let Rogers ride away from us. And I'm going to use my energy bar here in just a moment. We're just going to use up as much energy as we can beforehand without getting too low. But I'm riding about as hard as I want to ride right now. And Roach is just ahead of us. He's the Sky Rider up there along with Moreno. Alright, let's take our energy bar. 8 kilometers to go. I think that's a fine time to take it. So this is all the energy we've got, though. We've gotta ride this all the way to the end. So we'll see how that goes. We haven't really passed anybody on the road. I was sort of hoping, and I'm still sort of hoping, that guys will just eventually get so tired that they'll completely blow up and we'll be able to pass them. And hopefully those will be guys who hopefully those will be guys in the top 10 so we can improve our overall position. Because remember, the breakaway was really big, so a lot of the 33 riders in front of us, like I think 13 of those guys are breakaway guys, including Niemic, wherever he is. But it looks like Roland and the yellow jersey group are about to catch up to the breakaway. Alright, and once we catch up to Roche, I really don't want to be riding this hard. But I do kind of want to catch up to Roche's group. Lost and Craddock goes on the attack.
30 seconds between the breakaway and the yellow.
Yeah, you can see Roland, Bardet, Mollema, they've all bridged the Talansky, Kanger, Kiryenka group. And Navarro is the lone man in front now. So we'll see. I would imagine Roland and Bardet and them catch Navarro before the day's end. Although he's only got 4.8 kilometers before the end of the day, so we'll see. So there's another group of riders up here we could try and catch. We are 5 kilometers from the top of the climb and about 5.7 from the finish. So I don't know what the finish is going to look like. I know, well, I sort of know what it looks like because we've been up it already, but I don't know what the final 700 meters or so look like. But we're riding with Roche right now, and we've got 5 kilometers to go. We're running a little bit low on energy. We might want to slow it up just a tick. I think we're kind of pushing ourselves at this point. And as long as we're riding with this group, I think we're probably going to be just fine. So I think I might want to slow it up here. Let some of these other guys see if we can catch up to the... Ideally, I'd want to catch up to some of the riders up there. I imagine that's like Luis Leon Sanchez, and then Astana, Jersey, maybe Tony Galopan, Ferlato Sudial. I don't know. That would be my guess. But 4.5 kilometers now. Oh yeah, these guys are riding really slow. Everyone's pretty gassed, I would imagine. Plus we're going up 8%. So, it kind of makes sense. But either way. So Talansky was 6:09 to start the day. I wonder if he might jump into the top 10 if he can finish out the day strong. Because I think Gautier was 3:04 back maybe to start the day, so only about 3 minutes ahead of Talansky. I don't know how far up the road he is. It looks like this BMC and this Astana rider are slowing up here. Let's see if we can take the inside line on Roche.
Joined up with the lead group.
Yellow jerseys joined. Alright, so yeah, Navarro got caught by Roland, Mollema, and Bardet. And Bardet needs to drop Roland if he wants to win this. But alright, so we've caught up to these two riders here. I don't know who these two might be. Cataldo and Caruso, maybe? Oh, DeMarchi. DeMarchi was in the breakaway, I think, so it makes sense that they're falling back. Some more riders falling back here. We got 2.5 kilometers to go. Still trying to ride hard, if we can. Trying to catch up to these guys. A lot of these guys are really starting to feel this climb. Who is this? Another Katusha rider? Trofimov. Is that a Russian guy? Slovakian or something. Some European country. Would imagine. Now 1.8 kilometers, or 1 kilometer from the summit. That's good. Roland wins the day. And he got 7 more seconds on Bardet. So Roland's going to win the Dauphiné, which is cool. Bardet, I imagine, would come in second. So a Frenchman won too. That is pretty nice. Mollema might come in third overall. I think he will. So that's probably your podium. Talansky just finished, so we'll see if we lose 3 minutes on Talansky here. He's one of our threats. But you can see Roche and the rest of the guys here still with us. Just riding away up. So here, remember last time we went right? To the right is that Cat 2 climb. To the left is the summit here. 500 meters to go. I think we can get into attack mode here. Use up the rest of our energy. Make up every second possible. And alright, the double ascent of Alpe d'Huez is over. Alright, now for the moment of truth. Did we stay in the top 10? I'm already saving, so there's no going back. Let's see. Did Niemic finish ahead of us? Yeah, Niemic actually did finish ahead of Gautier, so he had a pretty good day. 20th place overall. We were 31st, so Gautier 4:18. Talansky was 1:12, so Oh, he might be 1 second ahead of us if I did the math in my head correctly. Oh, and we're not in the top 10. Gautier down to 13th. And I was right, Talansky 1 second ahead. Roach was 2 seconds ahead. Alright, but we were a sizable distance, actually, from Kruziger. So yeah, look at these guys who jumped in. Aru and Nieve. I remember, yeah, Aru and Nieve were just outside of the top 10 entering the day. So they had really good days. And that's pretty much what did us in. So, no Tour de France for us. I'm very disappointed, but that's alright. 13th overall, not too bad. We'll get some money for that. Let's see. Oh yeah, 144,000 euros. Excuse me as I sneeze. I told you about my allergies. So we've got tons of money to improve the team next year. And alright, if we don't qualify for the tour next year though, I'm going to be... I don't know what I'm going to do. I mean, this year at this point, I want to win the International and I want to qualify for the tour and then make some noise in the tour. The good thing about it is, it's almost like we didn't waste our time with the Tour de France this year because there's no way the team that we were fielding was going to make any noise. We might have like competed for a stage, maybe with Gautier on like on the right day in the breakaway, but I think I think our best bet, honestly, to have success in the tour would be to go back and sort of rebuild the team for one more year. So, alright. That is going to do it though. I hope you guys did enjoy. Thanks for watching, and I'm out.